I'm James Zanewicz from Tulane Medicine in the Bullpen at JPM 2025, and I'm joined by Pauline of Ohio Life Sciences. Eddie, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, real pleasure to be here. Really excited about getting involved more deeply in Bullpen. This is my first experience with this, and so far it's been really great.
First Bullpen, first KOL interview. We've had a lot of first timers.
First Bullpen, yeah.
I take it very easy.
And interview. So
3 simple questions. This is great.
Yep.
So the first question is very simple. I hope you know it because it's about you.
Yeah.
Tell us about your history and how you got where you are today.
Sure. Well, again, Pauline, President and CEO of Ohio Life Sciences. I've been in this role for a little over 3 years now. We're the industry association for the state of Ohio for biotech. We've got about 300 or so members of Ohio Life Sciences, all shapes and sizes, some of the big pharma corps, and of course a lot of small startup biotechs. Our main charge is to advocate for, build, and connect the ecosystem in Ohio. My background, spent a little over a decade at Ohio State University, served as the Director of Economic Development in my last role, worked very closely with our economic development partners on recruiting companies to Ohio, keeping companies to Ohio. Increasingly, those companies were life science related, and ultimately ended up pivoting from that role into leading our trade association, where we now assist in bringing companies to Ohio, connecting companies in Ohio, making sure that Ohio emerges as a biotech hub.
That is fantastic. And so I know you work with big bio in that realm as well.
Yes, right.
And so with that, I would love to learn a little bit more about what you're thinking about when you get up every day, what your focus is, what are some of the key projects you're working on with Ohio Life Sciences right now?
Our focus is really trying to figure out how so there's a lot of good science going on in Ohio right now. Our institutions
There's a lot of good science not on the coast, and people forget that.
Correct, yeah. So we are very committed to driving more awareness to that good tech. Ohio State University, Cincinnati Children's, Nationwide Children's Hospital, these are institutions that are creating life-saving treatments. Many may not know that 2 out of the first 8 approved gene therapies, FDA-approved gene therapies, came out of Nationwide Children's Hospital. So there's a real density of good gene and cell therapy science, medical device expertise in Ohio. Our challenge is, how do you keep that Ohio IP in Ohio? And we believe there's a real opportunity to grow a biotech in Ohio. We do not want people having to chase money, people, and space outside. So as the association, we're figuring out ways to develop sustainable talent pipelines, making sure that there's lab space available for spin-outs coming from those institutions, and of course trying to increase access to capital.
Well, and having worked across the river in Kentucky for a long time, I can vouch for the fact that Ohio has an incredible quality of lifestyle, really affordable. Like, you've got a lot going for you in addition to the institutions and infrastructure that you're building.
Exactly.
So it's a tremendous area. I'm sure, as you've learned today, the Bullpen is all about people helping each other. So the mantra is find someone, help them repeat. They're very cautious about making sure everyone who joins as a member has that mentality. But the one time you get to be a little selfish is when you come on camera and do an interview with me or Katrina or Kaylee or whoever's doing them. But this is your chance to make your ask of the Bullpen community. How can they help you with your goals?
Well, one of the things that attracted me to Bullpen was, of course, the broad network. And I think we've done a great job of communicating about the ecosystem to Ohio. I think what I'm interested in is taking that message beyond our borders and making sure that people on the coast, people throughout the country, are a little bit more educated about the opportunity in Ohio. Whether you're an investor, whether you're a startup leader, knowing that, again, there's good science in Ohio, there's lots of incentives to be in Ohio, is a message that I want to communicate throughout the Bullpen network. So having those conversations, building out connections for our members, helping people that are interested in doing interesting things in Ohio reconnect is a priority of mine. So that's really the ask, and happy to help people navigate the opportunities that exist in Ohio as much as I can.
So you heard it here, Bullpen Community. Connect with Eddie on LinkedIn.
Yes.
Help him out where you can. Make those connections to Ohio. He will do the same. And it's been great having you here. Great meeting you.
Appreciate the opportunity.
Appreciate you being in the bullpen for JPM. As you can see from the background behind us, everyone, it is better in the bullpen because Union Square does not look like this.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Well, great to be here. Thanks.
Have a great rest of your week.
All right.